Who's ready for a story time? Story time. So, did I stab my ex? Yes. Was there a very good reason? Yes. Do I condone violence? No. But, anyhow, let's get on with the story. So, basically, it's a very long one, so it might even need to be in a few different parts. But I've been with this guy since I was 15. He was 24. We've got 3 kids together. He'd got another child from another previous relationship, which I have known about the whole time of our relationship. We got in touch with her when she was an adult. She'd already got 1 child. She come up. We got on. She went back down to where she was from, which was London. She then come back up as she wanted to live with us because she had got herself into a bit of trouble. So she's his daughter, and I thought, you know what? Yeah. So she come stay with us with her 2 children now. So she'd gone back down with 1 kid, come back with the second. So we'd got her and her 2 kids living with us. Things going great. Her kids were calling me nanny and blah, 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 blah. Then, I'll spray a bit of that. Then, it got a bit weird. And when I say weird, I mean like, she was coming in the bathroom with us when we was in the bath and talking to us. And her daughter actually come downstairs to me this one day, can't even open that, this one day and said, Nanny Kirsty, why is my mummy kissing Grandad when he's in the bath, naked? So, you know, they explained it and I just basically left it and didn't really think much of it. But I had started, you know, thinking that is a little bit weird. Anyway, shit started to get a bit more serious. I started to notice other things that had been, you know, going on and blah, 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 blah. So, yes. So I had confronted him, blah, 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 and I had left them to try and get to know each other. So basically, they'd been spending a lot of time together, but as me, I'm thinking, father and daughter, they've not, you know, she's not grown up with him, she's trying to get used to him, and blah, 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 blah. So, never questioned it. But then it got to the point where I was laid on the sofa and he used to rub my feet, and she was putting her feet there as well, and he was rubbing hers at the same time. Still, me, oblivious to the whole thing. Then, I confronted him on it. He did try to lie his way out in it, but as I'd been with him for 19 years, I knew that he was lying. So basically, kicked him out. She stayed with me and she admitted a few things. He used to sneak downstairs and be with her on the sofa, blah, 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 blah. So then, it got to October the 26th, 2021. And they'd both gone to stay at his mother's together with her kids. I was in the house and they wanted some of their stuff. So, as I knew what was going on, I cut their things up. I did that shit. I cut their things up. My eldest lad was 18 at the time. He went out to the front. I promised my mum I was going to keep in the house. But because his daughter had realised I'd cut up all their stuff, basically. So she was banging on my door, blah, blah, blah. She got in my son's face. I went outside, confronted her. Anyhow, I forgot I'd got the scissors in my hand. So, as you can imagine, I lost my shit. That'd be that. But most people believed me, and other people had seen other things to clarify what I had thought and that I wasn't going crazy. And it turns out that he was having a sexual relationship with his biological daughter, and his reason for being is, but I didn't bring her up. Bearing in mind I've got 3 kids with this dude, right? I didn't bring her up. I don't personally think that matters, but I know it does happen. And his mum finally found out about it. So fast forwarding, we'd been split up a while. I'd been still, you know, I'd been in trouble for the incident and stuff, and they were staying at my house. I had to stay at my mum's house for like 3 months. They finally went. He was waiting until she got her place, so he moved in with her, and yeah, they finally admitted what had happened 18 months ago today to his mum. Obviously, as you can imagine, they wasn't happy either. They basically didn't want nothing to do with him. So from then, they wasn't speaking to him either. But they didn't come forward. So they didn't go to the police or anything. And as the police only had my word for it, you know, and I had just been done for assaulting them both. And as the police only had my word for it, there wasn't much that could be done. Anyway, fast forwarding all this time, it's been nearly 3 years nearly. Gets a phone call the other day. His mum has finally come to her senses and reported her son, and she apologised to me for not believing me and stuff, but obviously she didn't want to believe that of her son. Even though he told her 18 months ago, she knows she should have gone to the police straight away, but he was a son, and yeah, they'd admitted it to her, and I feel like I can finally get some closure on it now, but it is what it is, end of the day, and that is how it all happened. There's so much more to the story, but that is pretty much the gist of it. So basically, he's been in a sexual relationship with his daughter for all this time. He's then finally told his mum, which his mum wasn't happy about it. And they've now finally gone to the police. So, yeah, the police didn't listen to me at the time because I was the crazy, jealous bird that would, do you know what I mean? And they wouldn't listen to me anyway. So, yeah, it's all coming to a head very, very soon. And I knew it would. And I always said from day dot, the truth will out. The truth will out. And it is coming out. You know, it is, yeah, he's going to get what he deserves. I mean, I've still got the CCTV footage of that day, and he actually also kicked the shit out of my mum on my drive, and I've got the CCTV of that, and the police couldn't do nothing. I don't know why, but they didn't do nothing. So hopefully he will get what is coming to him, and so will she, and the kids will get put in the care system, which is a shame, but I'd rather, the kids need to be in care if this is going on. I mean, if you think about it, if he can do it with his own daughter, do you know what I mean? And obviously, this is some next level shit. This is like, Jeremy Kyle won't touch this shit. Do you know what I mean? I wouldn't blame people for not believing me. I mean, let's face it, it sounds pretty crazy, doesn't it? Do you know what I mean? You've been with somebody 19 years and this daughter comes and then all of a sudden they're having a relationship. It's like something out of a film, not out of real life. But I have Googled it, and apparently that shit does happen. So yeah, that's part 1 of story time, and I'm sure there's going to be so much more to update you on. Especially because her youngest child as well, who is, I believe she'll be about 2, maybe nearly 3, they're doing a DNA test on her. That is going to be interesting. That is going to be interesting. So I will keep you all updated because everybody loves a story time. And I thought if I get it out on here, then everybody can see it. And, you know, it's done. I've answered everybody's questions. If you do have any questions, feel free to drop them below and I will answer them. Because, yeah, let's get that out there. And anyway, story time, me. Have a good day.